Brady throwing some shade. Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Set, 10 over. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take two.
On first down, Green. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And here's Green throwing on first down. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Green now, off the play fake. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. To throw is Green on 1st and 10. The 6th season in Denver now for Emmanuel Sanders after that, all the way home for a Broncos score.
Nice step down, baby. Keep
Emmanuel Sanders. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They go play action here on first down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Denver has the first down, to play going for 15 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Green. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On second down, a run with Lindsay. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And when you're trying to set up a counter play, that's what a lot of people call an influence play. You're really hoping those defensive linemen are really agile that day. If they stayed out late the night before the game, they're not moving as fast.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they have possession. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now a carry for Lindsay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll try the draw, Lindsey. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious pass.
Pressure comes, and the Bills block it. So much for pinning him. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Green on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Green. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Broncos on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. He's got Jake Butt, his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A throw taken in by Hamilton. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Lindsey. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Green. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Green down. Operating from the gun. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. So we are in the 2nd quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, G.
To throw is Green. Throwing on first down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. This quarterback now at 200 yards already in this first half, and he's not done yet. 1st and 10. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin with an AFC matchup up in New York. The Jets playing host to Oakland. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we'll head to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Baker Mayfield with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants. Mitchell Trubisky has thrown a touchdown pass there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes in. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Green looking to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Jake Butt. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Now Green from the gun, he'll throw. Open man, here's Hamilton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Lindsey. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Back to throw. Green, the tight end Butt takes in the short throw. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Green throwing to start the drive. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Looking to throw. Green. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back now in Buffalo. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. They'll run here with Freeman. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Freeman. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman with a lucky number 13. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And here's Green. Off-play action. Finds Jake Butt over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. From the gun, Green. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And here's Green, operating from the gun. It's caught by Sanders. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. Green down on 1st and 10. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys.
Rush coming, and And he's taken down. Lorenzo Alexander able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big third down. And you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On third down, here's Lindsey. This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. Now a play fake here on first down. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. 2nd and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiple.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
a fight for the right to be number one. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a battle of the top two teams in the AFC West, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. The streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Set, ready? 90 Wolf. In the face.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Back to throw. Green. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 33. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
To throw is Green on first down. Complete out right to Jake Butt.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Green off the play fake. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin. Drain down to throw on 2nd down. That's caught left side by Jake Butt. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. To throw is Green. Throwing on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I would...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, his 3rd. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now pass complete here to Sanders. And he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now Green looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Royce Freeman. We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. On 1st and 10, Green. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Green going to throw again. And that's complete to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down. Green. Pitch and catch complete to Hireman. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Sanders has it over the middle. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Green on 3rd and 2. Left side here to Sanders. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. And certainly a valuable tool to have in your kit, Emmanuel Sanders, and he's shown us quite a bit in this one.
And that's why they wanted to use him immediately. You know they come out of the locker room saying, let's get the ball to him, get our offense jump-started, and in this case, it's worked throughout the game. Thus, they have the lead.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Lindsey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the Chiefs who were able to come away with the home victory. 20-7 was your final. From there, we'll head east, all the way to the Steel City, to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. Baker Mayfield with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. Mitchell Trubisky, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And here's Green off the bootleg. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And here's Green. From the gun, he'll throw. The tight end butt takes in the short throw. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 17-yard line.
60 outlaws.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Jerry Tillery in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. He's got this complete to Hamilton. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Lindsey, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey with touchdown number 12 on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Well, we talked about Philip Lindsey so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Philip Lindsey. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. A pass there complete to Sutton. There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Green now. Off play action. He completes this to Sutton. 23 yards, the final tally.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. Sheds off the tackle, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
That one into the hands of Hamilton. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake. Green. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To throw is Green on 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Green. He's got Jake Butt, his tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Green operating from the gun. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, and a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Let's go, boys!
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for our vid. Start your week by installing your game plan.